You ever get that feeling where your own words can turn against you? My therapist told me to write a letter to my fears, said it would help me confront them. I did as she asked, scribbling down every nightmare and shadow that follows me, every anxiety I can shake. But when I burned the letter in my tiny apartment, the smoke curled above the flame, twisting into shapes that looked almost like letters. I blinked, and for a split second, it spelled out, "We're coming." I laughed it off, chalking it up to nerves. But then came the knocking, soft, deliberate, from inside my walls. I tried to ignore it, telling myself old pipes or crazy neighbors were to blame, but the tapping kept a rhythm, like a heartbeat echoing through the plaster. I pressed my ear to the wall, half expecting to hear muffled voices. Instead, I heard scratching. Not like rats, these were careful, almost intelligent, as if someone was tracing the words I'd written, trying to find a way through. My phone vibrated, startling me. An unknown number had texted, "Do you remember what you wrote?" I didn't reply. I couldn't. Instead, I checked every room, every cabinet, every closet. The knocking followed me, getting louder each time I moved, always coming from the other side of whatever wall I was closest to. I realized, with a sinking dread, that the letter was more than just words on paper. I'd given my fears a voice, a target, a way in. The air felt heavy, electric, every shadow grew teeth. I tried to leave, but the door wouldn't budge. My phone buzzed again. This time, a photo. It was my handwriting, the burned letter, reassembled in whole, but the words had changed. "We're here," it read. The knocking stopped. Something began to push from the inside of the wall, the plaster bulging, cracking. I backed away, heart hammering, as a hand, blackened and smoky, tore through, reaching for me. That's when I realized, my fears weren't waiting to be confronted. They were waiting to be invited in.